I give it to you just once you feel the floor on and off. It's as quick as that. Well, good job. So this time we'll ride the brakes for not quite as long, and release the brake, turn back and flip a little bit less. Ride the brakes now, off the brake, flip. Now wait. Now gas out. Mike, you are the man. That was a good job.
That was good.
That was a really good job. Right where you wanted to be, you were patient. You know, with the blip, it comes around faster. You still have to wait for it. At which point we're getting the hands, we're opening the hands up, unwinding the wheel. 12 o'clock, gas on. Nice job. So last time you saw, we let off the brakes a little sooner.
Yep.
We didn't go so far to the right. We also had a bit of a shorter blip, it looked like. You know, so that helped us just do it in a nice tight area. I'm telling you guys, you know, you don't need to blip with these lighter cars necessarily, but once you do it, it's a real comfort thing. Well, you just know it's gonna work. You know it's coming around for you.
And when you need to do it in like an area where there's ditches, not shoulders.
Right. Yeah. You know, especially when the spectators are usually on the inside. You know, your eyes are looking out the window, looking at them. They hear the blip. You know, it's all good. You know, everything's working. Same thing as before. Get it sideways. Blip it. Wait. Stop waiting. Welcome to being like a couple inches off in the slop on the outside. So you're just waiting for it. A bit of a delayed response when you're out there, but well done. It's also, you know, you're trying to see how efficiently you can induce the first part of the slide. If you can do more with less, then you have more left in reserve, and typically you're going to continue to keep the momentum up in this vehicle, which it doesn't have a lot of times. You know, what you do have, you want to preserve. And the cool thing that you start seeing, you know, up to a certain point, is that your entry speed is within 2-3 miles an hour of your exit speed. You know, they're very close to one another. So brake a little lighter this time. Try and see how efficiently you can get it sideways to the right.
You can get it sideways sooner?
I wouldn't say necessarily sooner. Only reason why you do it sooner is if you came in faster.
Okay.
Not that worried. We haven't heard much of all week, but hey, let's see. A little faster this time. Start it now. Turn back, flip now. Now wait. Now gas out, Mike. Right on the inside, there's the wheel straight. Beautiful job. Very consistent. Good.
I know, that helps out a lot.
It does, you know what, like I'm glad for even you guys out here just on 2 days. This is really getting into car control. You know? We've all kind of seen how you can drive into corners and brake in the turn, that type of thing, and this is just taking it one step further. And really, the blip is cool in how it affects your timing and changing direction of the car, but it's left foot braking, timing, changing direction of the slide. You know, that's a huge part of what we're doing out here. And it should also show you that you can do a lot. You know, you can be really crossed up. Maybe you didn't want to initially get there. Maybe that did it for whatever reason, the shape of the road. You can still get the car back and have pretty good control. Gas is set. Do it early. Wait for it. Very aggressive inside line. Nice job waiting. You know, we're almost doing it just a touch early. Thank you for listening. You know, at the end of the day, I'm just bad at anticipating. Good job. Good job. You know what's cool is that I won't say you want to do pendulum turns at 80 miles an hour into a 30 mile an hour corner, but you might come in a little bit too fast. You know, you might come in like that, so you start it early. But the thing that always should stay constant is the point at which you release the brake, turn back and blip. Why should that always be the same point? Because at that point it should be the same speed that you're doing that. Because at the end of the day, a 25 mile an hour corner doesn't work at 30. You know, so that's where we're at there. Let's try to have a good consistent. Let's do a nice textbook example this time, my friend. You're doing real well. Let's see what happens. Just kind of road center as we come down. Turn, ride the brake, turn that clip, wait for it, and gas, gas, gas. Welcome to the stuff on the outside of the road. Parts.